Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode here of Rumble on the Rift. I am joined by my new co-caster. Very excited about this. You might know him as Alex, but we here at Paleo Gaming know him as Paleo Penguins. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, nothing much. Glad to be here. Super excited. Hello, Paleo Gaming fans. How are y'all? Great to have you here tonight. Super excited. I hope this is amazing.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. We have two huge teams going on right now. We've got Zenith Black of Zenith Esports, and we have Arias Uprising, a new up-and-coming esports organization. You might have seen Zenith in the Challenger Series and over at the North American Challenger Series Invitational. You also might have seen them playing teams like DatZit, Lambaris Leonis, or Leonis Lambaris. I think I got those two mixed up. TL Academy, and of course Cloud9 over at the HTC Ascension Invitational. So we are very, very excited to be casting this game tonight. Arias Uprising knows that they have an uphill battle in front of them, but they are very, very excited to take on the challengers. What do you have to weigh in, Penguins? What's going on? What do you think, pal?
Well, technically, you never want to count out anybody because, as we all know, in the world of League of Legends, it's always just a matter of who messes up at the wrong time. One simple snowball could lead to a surprisingly amazing David and Goliath story.
Oh yeah.
But they do have the momentum. Zenith has that experience in the higher echelons of play as far as the amateur scene goes. So I guess we'll have to see and wait and see about the champ picks, selections, how good the ward coverage is. Obviously, the banning faces a big old impact in this whole game, and wait to see how everything kind of unfolds. It's easy to speculate as far as experience is always heavily favored.
Sure. Yeah.
Just a matter of watching how things unfold at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, things are definitely going to unfold between these two teams. I mean, they've never played one another, which is very exciting. Zenith, of course, a long-time traditional esports tournament team. We've seen them before, again, TL Academy and stuff like that. So Arias Uprising, has a lot to prove tonight. But what the really exciting thing is I mean, this is their debut. Like, this is their coming out party. I mean, everything goes upstairs from here. I mean, like I said, it's a long walk up the stairs, but they can make it. Zenith is going to be their first roadblock in a wall of many. There's a bunch of tournaments and everything happening right now, and yeah, I mean, it's going to be good. So with that, we're going to start getting the guys into the lobby. So we're going to check that out. First off, I just want to make sure, I want to talk to everybody in the channel right now. It's saying that there's not, or the channel is offline. I just want to make sure that is not true, actually, right now. Do want to make sure that is incorrect, that we are receiving people loud and clear. Are you in the chat there, Penguins?
Yes, sir, I am. Everything looks good to go.
Everything looks good to go. Okay. Everybody's
responsive.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So I definitely, okay, good. How's the sound, guys? How's the sound? Everything good?
Let me check.
Danny, it's because you don't tweet the good stream. What's Chaplain? Who am I supposed to be tweeting out to, buddy? I mean, this is it. This is the stream to be watching. This is it. Penguins is here. I mean, I know you guys aren't here to see me. I mean, come on. We got plenty of people in the chat. Is everything good on the sound? Because we want that to be good as well.
The sound is clear.
Okay.
Crystal as Alaskan drinking water.
Oh, that's crystal clear. And
that's crisp.
And mystic.
Ooh.
Very mystic. Ooh, shudder. Oh. All right, well, I am going to start inviting these guys in. It's on. I got a few people, a few of the team's players are like, "Hey, what's going on here?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, it's on. It's a thing. Oh, it's Twitch. Oh my God, I've been tweeting it just all together. It is underscored. Oh God. Oh no. I've been tweeting out the wrong thing. For shame. Oh dear. That's a problem. That is a problem. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get this thing kicked off. We're going to go ahead and add these teams into Champ Select here. And this is going to be, again, this is going to be the first game, but this is going to be a it's going to be a best of 3 series. Between these two guys, we are going to do regular tournament draft, just so everybody knows. And these guys are going to be in LCS order, just FYI. So that's kind of for everyone. Let's see. Want to make sure that everybody's in here. Paleo Penguin. Penguino. I like how you made your penguin Spanish. That's beautiful.
Has to be. Gotta pay homage to my roots.
That's right. Yeah, makes sense. Sure.
To the roots of the Paleo.
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that movie. What was it? Was it Rio?
Oh, yeah, the one with the birds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Jace,
I think. I did get it over to Jimmy Boy here. Need him to take the invite though, so he can start inviting his boys. All right, so just based off of these, I mean, clearly the crowd favorite is going to go over to Zenith, right? I mean, everybody is expecting this team to win.
Yes, and technically those expected to win perform very well because they've been together for so long. They have that synergy. Synergy is key. And the fact is, depending on how the early game goes, will definitely be a predictor to the rest of the game. So
all those things.
With that experience and synergy, we'll have to see if they're synergized tonight.
Yes, absolutely. As I'm saying that, you know what? I don't know which one of these teams is going on red and which one's going on white. Our blue side. You know what? I don't have them set up yet, so it doesn't matter. All right. Go me. We're going to do, I guess we're going to do Uprising is going to be on blue side, and Zenith is going to be on red. So Zenith on red, and Uprising on blue. Wow, I thought I was way more prepared for this. Good Lord. Oh, man. Oh, I don't... Yeah. Tell you what. Romulus needs to make... okay. Gonna have to either restart this or let somebody else do it.
In the meantime, while everything's getting set up, I hope all of you guys out there in the community, in the chat, supporting us, are having a tremendously amazing night. I hope your days have been fulfilled and wonderful.
Yes. We thank you guys so much for coming and joining us. Again, we want to give a shout out to Chirp, our new sponsors. You guys go and check out that new app. We're very, very excited about it. We're very, very excited to be sponsored by those guys. They're doing a lot for the community, specifically LOL, and I'm sure they're just as excited to work with us as we are to work with them. So thanks so much, Chirp. Big ups to you guys. Let's see. Who do we have in the lobby? If you guys are in the lobby and you're with the team, go ahead and hashtag them out. Put your Twitter in here. We want to follow you guys. We want to follow all the teams that are joining us tonight. We want to give big ups to everybody in here. So definitely go and do that. Because thank you guys, we want to thank you guys so much for being here. So I'll tell you what, I am not going to adjust the Summoner's Rift overlay. We're just gonna go with it. Okay, we're just gonna go with it.
Going ballsy today.
We're just gonna go ballsy. I'll do it in between the game. In between the game, I'll do it. So it's not a problem. Make sure we are doing LCS order, boys. That's top, jungle, mid, ADC, and support. So make sure you guys are all in here. Again, for those of you guys joining in the chat, you always want to make sure that you're doing the LCS order. That gives so much help to the casters, so much help to the observation guys. It makes it really, really beneficial to us to ensure that you guys are seeing everything that you want to see and all the action in the map. So please make sure that you guys are doing that. We really, really appreciate it. I know I do. I don't know about penguins. Pinguino.
I am indebted to your service. I appreciate everything in a positive way.
There you go. I love it. So, also, if you want your team to be featured in the next Rumble on the Rift, make sure you're following Paleo Gaming. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following Pinguino, because we're going to be shoutcasting this stuff out. Next week, we have a really, really special treat for you. We do have Euphoria Esports will be joining the lineup on the Rumble on the Rift, and they're awaiting a contender. They are awaiting a contender. So if you want to play Euphoria Esports, they're looking for somebody. They're looking. We love it.
Looking for meat, boys.
They're looking for meat. I love it. So let's see. Who do we have? Who do we have in the chat? What other communities do we have here? We got 30 users. We have no other esports. Represent, guys. Represent your esports. Let's do this. Come on, guys.
Oh, Ether Esports.
Okay, Ether Esports, I think, should play Euphoria Esports. I'm just saying, Euphoria Gaming. I think that would be an amazing battle.
Ooh, the chills, man. The chills. It's going down.
Okay, I think we're about there. Are we about there? So, if any indication that these guys are getting into LCS order is a difficulty, I think we're in for a real treat here, because this is going to be a very good game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Reservation is mid. Okay.
I
Well,
love the chat responsiveness. This is amazing.
I also love it. What do we got here? Tundra already plays Ether. Paleo Storm present. All right. Paleo Storm. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I tell you what. Let's see. I think we got it. All right, looks like we got it. I'm so happy for Uprising. If anything, this is their first victory, is getting into LCS order. With that, we're gonna go ahead and ready up and start the thing. If this was a best of one, getting into LCS order, Zenith would already be 1-0 on Uprising. So, but with further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hop in. So let's do a little hashtag. Let's do a little predictions. If you think Zenith Esports is going to take this bad boy, hashtag ZEWin. If you think Arias Uprising is going to come out and dethrone this monster, definitely hashtag AEWin. Pinguino, what are you hashtagging? You know what? I'm going to hashtag AEWin. I'm going to say the underdogs got this. I'm going to say the underdogs got this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa. Honestly, I am a strong believer in synergy and coercion, so I'm gonna go with Zenith. I'm gonna say experience wins this one for the night. But I don't know. I'm open for surprises. But as far as official picks go, I'm going hashtag ZE.
Hashtag ZE. So, Jimmy Boy from the ADC from Arias Uprising is also going hashtag Zenith. So I don't know if he's going to hashtag Zenith win. I really respect his sportsmanship. Hopefully he doesn't throw the game, though. We don't want you to throw the game. but we appreciate all the sportsmanlike conduct. I'm guessing, I'm just guessing that we're going to see, because both of these teams, like I said, have started to play. I mean, Zenith, like I said, a senior in the esports scene, Uprising coming up through the ranks. But I'm pretty confident we'll see the Ezreal Corki play. I'm pretty positive that's going to happen.
Ezreal.
Yeah.
Ezreal is an interesting pick because he's such a hassle to deal with, especially with his multiple abilities and the fact that he's such a hybrid. It gets annoying. I do want to see if anyone can sneak in that Jhin pick. That Jhin is oh so very scary.
1-4, he's so strong, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. And that ult is OP. The fact that they have to nerf him already is just
That's ridiculous. How do you just
Redonkulous.
release a champion and then you have to nerf him already?
Uh,
I
don't
guess
know, man.
I guess they do that pretty often.
Yeah,
Let's
Riot,
be
but
frank.
Riot always finds a way to top themselves. Let's make this other OP champion, and see how long it takes all the players to realize how OP he is, and then within the first 2 weeks, oh shit, already nerf. Please, for the
Uh-oh.
love of God, I hate even going into queue with
Really?
fear of getting that Jhin pick. Yeah, it's awful. I can't even. I sup main, and it's definitely a terror when an ADC knows what he's doing, especially in the lower echelons of play. I know I'm not the best. But God, it's scary.
All right. Well, with that, we're gonna hop into Champ Select. Exciting stuff.
This is
Look,
where all the magic happens, ladies
This
and
is
gents.
where the magic happens. I'm gonna say that behind me is some stuff that wasn't supposed to be, but that's okay. You can still see the type of match. It's in custom. It's a 5v5. Enough of that. We're going to talk about the first ban coming out. First ban coming out is Malphite. So, and that's going to be by Arias Uprising. So, essentially, what that's telling us is there's a Poppy on the other side.
Definitely want to get rid of the tanks.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing here. We're seeing a lot of tanks gotten rid of. Plus, Poppy, like with the disengage, is just kind of a pain in the ass, and then Malphite with the onslaught engage is also equally a pain in the ass. So,
Here we go with the Callista ban.
Callista ban, that seems like it's a comfort pick. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that both of these guys, we've been announcing this match for weeks now, so I'm sure these guys have gotten a chance to kind of figure out what each other's comfort champions are and things like that. So
they're going with the Fizz.
The Fizz.
I haven't seen him being brought back in a while. I wonder if this is just something they're trying to outban someone on the team, or if it's just a regular comfort pick ban. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could be that Reservation plays it quite a bit. He was a last-minute sub onto this Arias Uprising team, so that could be something like that.
Oh, and there goes the Zed ban for the mid assassin game. Oh.
Yeah, could be playing the Zed, and if he does have a good Zed game, which it does look like he does, he's got like a 63% win rate, which is freaking awesome, especially...
It's flow nominal, my
man.
It's flow nominal.
Especially since like he's in the upper echelon of Elo, right? So getting the Zed banned out is a pretty huge deal. That tells us that he's really good on assassin-like champions.
Be careful now. That new item, I forget what kind. It's something blade.
Dashgar? Dashgar?
Dahakarlashbar. Yes, that one.
It sounds like it's from the Game of Thrones.
Yes, I think it's got a cooldown rating with also a 65 or 75, if I'm not mistaken, attack damage plus.
Is this going to be an Udyr? Because if this is an Udyr, then this is a split push composition.
Udyr is my first baby love. Please, this is my first champion ever played. This is going to be amazing if I see that pick.
So I make it a point that any team that I've ever managed or coached, like, I give them a packet, and I'm like, look, these champions are not to be played. There's no reason that these should ever be played in a team setting.
No.
Udyr was one of those ones, though. He's one of them.
Scary, though. The bears are scary.
Smokey973 says Drakthar. Could somebody please say spell that out? Like, spell it out phonetically.
Thank you, Smokey. Duskblade. I'm just gonna call it Duskblade.
Yeah, Duskblade. That sounds pretty legit. Duskblade.
DB.
Yeah, sure. Duskblade. DB. All right, so we're gonna pick on Zenith's side. We're going to see probably, I would imagine, their bot lane composition come out, although they could be picking, well, I mean,
There's a
hovering,
Lulu.
yeah, hovering the purple taster herself, Lulu.
Mm.
She's a very versatile champion. She can go mid, she can go top. You could even play her support if you really, really wanted to.
The way they're doing this right now, it's probably going to throw them off. They don't know if Lulu's going mid, top, or support at the moment. If this is actually a really good way to hover Lulu and scare the crap out of the other team.
I mean, what you can be assured of is there's going to be a lot of utility on this champion, and somebody's going to be safe. So, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Zenith Esports really playing this quite well. Zenith Esports Black playing this quite well, bringing out that utility pick first, along with the Lucian, which Lucian is strong, anyways, right?
Oh yeah, Lucian's a really good just AD carry all the way. His defense is pretty good at the start and the beginning. He's really just annoying to get rid of. And the ult in the heavy engages, great to just kite from. Oh, it just picks you off.
Just to deal with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, something else is, in chat, you guys can help me out with this, but I'm pretty positive that since Lucian came out, like, he has A, been ban worthy, and B, he's just been a really strong pick. Like, apparently overall, Lucian is just kind of like your run of the mill, just good champion. Like, he's not really been, I mean, he was overpowered for a little while, but I think he's probably one of the more balanced ADCs. Chat, don't be scared to sound off. I love how Chaplin is the Lucian. Lelouchen.
There we go with the. Oh wow, they're going with a Ari mid, looking like it maybe, and then the Olaf. Olaf is scary. Olaf is deadly scary. I don't know what the other team is going to pick in retaliation to this, though. This is interesting.
So here's something interesting. In the Reverie, the first Rumble on the Rift, iHero actually picked Ari. Ari to play his last game, and that didn't go so well. It turns out that Ari is not the strongest jungler in the game. Weird, you're hearing it from me, but he's not.
Ooh, look at these two picks, Fiora and Elise at the hover. Oh my gosh, this is so strong.
Let's do it. Again, sound off, guys. You think Zenith's going to win this? Hashtag Zenith Esports, so ZE win. Or if you think Arias Uprising is going to win, AE win. Hashtag AE win.
To my Twitch crowd, raise your dongers. Hey.
There you go. Raise them up. So we're going to see. This is a very aggressive composition over here on Zenith. Really we don't have a tank in the bunch, but I guess that's what Wild Growth's for, helping picks.
Oh, there's that Braum.
That Braum, though.
Katarina, Corki. Oh, there's a Corki pick you mentioned.
I knew it. I don't want to say I'm less of a shoutcaster and more of a prophet, but I'm less of a shoutcaster and more of a prophet. Pick it. Do it, Arias Uprising. Already picked gosh. Your...
Ooh, the Jax top, and they lock it in. Wow. This is definitely going to be a scary comp to go against, especially that they have that Olaf.
Jax, that's frightening.
If they get that Braum, it's going to be a lot more sustainability in the front line.
Sure. So now essentially what they're doing, though, on this composition, like I said, Jax is going to be able to hop around. He's going to be able to get to targets like Lucian. He's going to be able to pop onto... Oh, it's going to be a good lane up against Fiora. Oh, it's all done. So last pick is going to be Alistair.
Add some tank ability and add some front line, and especially with that knockup, that's going to give him a lot of ability to either peel out or to just engage heavily. Especially since they fixed that glitch with the QW combination with Alistar. They fixed it to where you can actually time it the best way possible, and there's no delay on that. So I want to see if he mastered that combination.
So this top lane matchup, I would imagine, between Who Was I and Yuchi is going to be pretty interesting because if Yuchi starts snowballing, I mean, you don't want to snowballing Jax. Jax in game is so very scary. I mean, he's very threatening. You've got an Olaf that's going to Ragnarok in, and you can't stop him. And on the other side of the fence, there's a lot of disengaged kind of CC kind of champions. Like you have Elise, you've got Wild Growth popping up, you've got the QW combo with Alistair. Or I'm sorry, QE combo. QW would just be him pulverizing and healing.
That was my fault.
QE, the QE combo. So all these are ways to like disengage Arias Uprising, but it's not going to give two shakes of a lamb's tail if the Olaf has Ragnarok full go, and then you have Jax hopping from from minion to champ, parrying everything that Who Was I is throwing at him. On the opposite side of that, right? Ezreal is a late or mid to late scaling champion, right? So everything and so he's going to take a while. So the only thing that Arias Uprising is going to be able to do is they have to get off that oh so important 4-1-0 top tower push, right? So in the first 5 minutes, you have to push down that top tower. That's going to give Jax a little bit of chance to CS, and then you're going to bring Ezreal right back down to continue to CS in the bottom lane and have that spike that early, or try to get him close to that early spike, which he's going to need, right? Mm-hmm. So Zenith is going to be able to predict that, and they have an early game composition. If they put Jimmy Boy behind on Ezreal, then they're going to be all resting on reservations back to really beat out Life in the mid lane, Life Maws.
I'm interested in how they're going to build their Olaf, though. If he's going to go Cinder Hulk for the tank with the damage already had him, I wonder how he builds him in the Masteries. But also, if he goes Warrior, then the engage is going to be hardcore. And everything's going to be left up to Braum. Braum has to be the defender, the champion, the wingman to every engage. Because if he's not there, they're not going to have a very successful engage. Because you have the kite from the Lucian and kite from the Lulu.
All day.
Especially with the Q. Oh,
all day.
It's annoying.
Yeah, all day. You've got the Braum, or I'm sorry, you've got the Alistair healing the minion wave, and they don't have a lot of minion wave. They don't have a lot of wave clear. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. They don't have a lot of wave clear on the side of Arias Uprising, so that can always be really tricky, especially if you don't know how to deal with the Alistair heal. It can always be kind of a pain, but I mean, hopefully they can deal with it. They're going to have to forecast it, and then Braum's going to have to get the good engage after 360 goes in. Which I feel as though 360 no scope, I feel like this isn't his game of forte. I feel like he's probably a Call of Duty master if he's no scoping. JFK? JK? I love it.
I want to see who gets the early ward control, like who gets the most vision on the map, because ultimately vision is key. Vision is one of those components you can never overlook, especially in the games like this.
Yeah, and this is where I'm going to bank on Zenith. You know what I mean? Because they've done this before. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, this is not new to them. Like, they know that vision wins games. I feel like that's one of those factors with your earlier kind of tournament teams. Like, they're kind of just adjusting to that. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I'm going to give that over to Zenith. Now, whether that gives them the winning edge, I don't know. Hashtag word win. I don't know. But that's kind of what I believe in.
And ultimately, you have to make that adjustment from the previous season where you had multiple trinkets, multiple wards to buy, and now you only have blue wards or yellow trinkets. And then it took me a while to realize that blue wards are OP because they just stay there and they give you the most. They give you the most range. They give you the most vision coverage. They give you the most dependability as far as they don't time out. But it took me a while playing into this new season to realize, hey, I gotta change my habits of yellow wards and then switch over and be a lot smarter with my ward coverage than I should be. I wonder if they utilize that yet, and let's see if Arias responds to that and adjusts accordingly. But again, it's always up to the early game, and I want to see how they either go aggressive with this aggressive comp, or if they just start slow and reserved.
I love this by Blade Art Master. I love he's like I love this. They won the knife round. I love it. It's the best. Ooh. That's the best. It's good times. We are gonna have a pretty easy start out. Everything's gonna be pretty normal here.
Look at those pretty borders.
They're beautiful. They are beautiful.
Something I might never achieve in my entire life.
It's true. It's true. You and me both. It's fine.
You can only dream. Oh, looks like they're going in the top on the red side.
What is going? Uh-oh. I think. Oh, you know what? My scenes weren't working. My hotkeys. No, rip hotkeys. I hate it.
Just to give you guys on the stream a little bit of insight, right now, red team's going for the invade because the engage on the Jax. Jax is getting teamed up.
They're gonna go down. I think they might have an early
Jax
kill.
wasted the flash. No, they avoided. They're going balls deep into Helm's Deep. My God, Sauron is unleashing hell. They ward the front in front of the tier 3 turret, and they put another ward beside the wolves. Huh. Interesting.
Weird.
Interesting start. Lucian's over there by the blue ward, kind of setting things up for the jungler. Oh, that was really ballsy. Oh my God.
Very ballsy. And it looks like after that, Zenith, of course, with a good invade. Now it looks like it's going to go back to standard lanes. They are not going to do that early move. They're not going to do the early 4-1-0 push. They're just going to go back to standard lanes. It does look like we're going to see Yuchi and Who Was I kind of play it easy.
Yuchi down with a flash though.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty terrible, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, if I was Yuchi, obviously the obvious thing to do is play it safe and just farm, focus on the farm.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Reservation and Lycamaz, though, they are like being brutal here in this mid lane. I mean,
So,
these guys are both popping pots like it's crazy.
popping pots
Poppin'
like Link in a
pots.
Hyrule Castle.
Yes, Lincoln Hyrule Castle. I love it. So I'm going to be watching this Yuchi and Who Was I matchup because I always think that the carry top lane matchups are so very interesting. But with that being said, I mean, Reservation is going to get a fantastic charm onto Lycamaz. He is doing tons of damage. They're both going to drink some more pots.
Going in.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the jungler gank. Here comes the Olaf.
No scope.
Alistar.
Yeah, the Alistar taking quite a bit of damage. There's the flash. There's the first blood going over to Arias Uprising. Nice job, Jimmy boy.
Ezreal with the first blood. Good job. Way to give them the kill. A lot of people don't know, especially if they're under the lower echelons, to give the ADC the first kill. That is the best way to go about things.
Who Was I does claim a Jinx victory, though, or a Jax victory up top.
I believe that was because of the lack of flash. That was definitely a huge contributor.
Yeah, the flash is going to be a problem for quite some time. I mean, it's not back up anytime soon, and it does look like BMX Specs is going to do a lot of counter jungling because he did see. I mean, he saw 360 no scope in the bottom lane, so 360 no scope. I'm sure knows that this is happening. I think he caught a kind of a glimpse of what's happening. Yes, he did. He took the buff on the wolves, which does give you that grants you that advantage of that spirit floating around. What is your spirit animal? Don't say penguin, even though I know it is.
Actually,
No?
no. My spirit animal, I think, is a red panda.
No.
I actually, no joke. Low key, I actually had a dream about a red panda,
No.
and it was just like frolicking in the trees. And then it was like, it turned its head and it's like, yo. And I was like, this must be a sign.
Of your spirit animal. Coach looking for team is going super ham sandwich. Lex is going to give a lot of poke damage for
Like
me.
Flex Luthor.
Oh, Flex Luthor. Get it, though. Get it, though. I love it. The memes for days. Wow. Reservation is really stuck in this mid lane. Lycamaz is putting a lot of pressure on him that like you're seeing right now, 360 no scope is going to be able to hop into that lane. Like I said, Lycamaz has 0 ward coverage, so he is not going to know this is going to happen.
Feeling that heat with the Lulu Q.
Yeah.
God, that reach is redonkulous.
It's not good, but we are going to see 360 no scope come in.
Oh,
there's the death, so he needs to make something happen right here. Oh, he's got nothing though.
They got a 0.5k gold lead. Not a 500 gold lead, excuse me.
Wow.
0.5k. Oh, that's so much money.
That is so much money. 1 to 2. It's early. We're at 5:16.
Lulu with the blue buff, getting in with that. Going in.
God. Right now, Lycamaz is doing so much damage to everybody that comes in that lane.
Great control red side, though. Look at the farm. Lulu's out farming Ari by a good 12 CS. Bot lane is out farming, although they do have the kill up on Lucian.
Oh, there's a fantastic cocoon. BMX
there we go.
gets a ton of damage. He's going to repel up. He's not going to get anything from it. Just
Tower
take
shot.
Yeah, tower shot. Take a lot of damage from Reservation. But they do know now where BMX is on the map. So that is a plus. We might see a dive down bottom. Lycamals is still doing a ton of damage with picks. There's a fantastic orb. Again, though, Reservation taking a ton of damage. Yeah.
Even though they're pushed back, I feel like the blue bot is doing a pretty good job at managing this wave. They're not being aggressive. They're not overextending. They're keeping to their strength. They have no ward coverage. Look at the map. Red is covering the entire bot side of the map and gives them complete control on the bottom side. And even if they were blinded in one spot, I would assume it would be the top of the red buff. They would still be very susceptible to a gank.
Speaking of seeing things, I think 360 No Scope thought that he was spotted out by the Fiora, but I didn't really see anything up there. Fiora's actually going to back in that brush. And he's not going to let Yuchi know kind of what he's doing. The purple eating Yordle going to go ahead and ward up that dragon right next to Rift Herald right there. So, again, I kind of thought that this was going to happen. I thought that the Zenith team would kind of have that ward control, like I said, being a veteran tournament team. They kind of already know the drill, right? So we're going to start to see Arias Uprising fall behind if they're not going to be able to make anything happen. As I'm saying that, though, there goes the sums. Good, going to take tons of damage. Coach going to try to come in, seal it up. No sums blown on the side of Zenith, though.
Great Braum usage, though. I like that he decided to pull back, but kept that ability up with a huge shield, preventing extra damage on the unnecessary Ezreal. Oh, and here goes Jax. Jax v Fiora.
Jax v Fiora up top. There's a lot happening, though, on the side of Arias Uprising's jungle. It's just BMX is trying to just really choke out Arias and choke out BMX, not letting him in anywhere. If if nothing is happening for Olaf, I mean, he's gonna fall behind. He's not one of those champs that just, continues to stay in the jungle. I mean,
oh yeah, definitely. And I feel like he's over helping, and by what I mean by that is he's coming too much to the help of everyone else without focusing on his.
Speaking of that, Reservation is taking a ton of damage. There's a fantastic charm. BMX does go down.
The Elise going in for the Olaf. Oh, Olaf down. The chase is real. This is a backwards scenario.
Yuchi and who was I going at it up top, but it does look like Yuchi's going to win that battle. They're going to back up. But again, the bottom play down low. I mean, like I said, BMX is really choking out 360 No Scope. Look at the differential on CS. It's actually not even a lot, which I'm very surprised by.
The gold difference is at least just 2k gold. It's not that bad. They're just down one kill. One kill would even the balance there. Yuchi versus who was I coming in. Oh, the Fiora takes a tower shot in the butt.
Oh, there's another. Yuchi can't see.
That little counter was a little late. I feel like just maybe needed a little warm up with the keys. Oh, take more damage coming in from the top. Fiora farming up the blue.
Yeah, Yuchi is trying to kind of figure out this combo. It just feels like he's trying to figure out how to damage this Fiora, but Fiora is just taking all kinds of free shots.
Pots over thoughts, my friend. Pots over thoughts. That's what you need right now.
Oof, see, there's another. And Yuchi can't seem to answer back, so it's like, who was I? Is just getting free damage up there, Penguin.
It's like, what do I do? Do I give up mana using my my counter, or do I just go for the CS? What do I do? It's like, I don't want to waste a counter on a minion.
Blade Art Master, that's not the only thing that she took in the butt. Are you saying that Jax is giving her the old lantern?
Oh, here comes the gank. Olaf coming in for the Fiora.
360 No Scope.
Yuchi dead.
Oh!
Giving the Fiora another kill. Fiora with the ult coming in, might be another kill.
Oh!
And it's down for the Elise. The jungle is getting fed. Spider Mistress with a bite of doom.
I loved it. I love the way now Reservation is doing a ton of damage to Lycamaz, trying to answer back everything, but Help Picks, Glitter Lance doing tons of work. Still can't make anything happen in here. Here comes the Ari charm. That misses. Going off, trying to do the best dance that he can, but that Glitter Lance is finding its mark every single time.
polymorphosized, man. Look at that. It's just awful. She's getting punished. You need to go back. Don't be
Don't be a
let
hero.
yeah. Don't be a hero. Don't do that unnecessary hero stuff. Just go back, play it safe. So about if you lost the lane, you lost the lane. Don't be ballsy. Don't give them a free kill. I'd rather let them take a tower than go back in the stronger kit with all that gold I think you've gotten. Yeah, you're out CSing her. Lulu's out CSing by 30.
Yeah. There's no reason. I mean, Lycomoth has done plenty of damage to Reservation in lane. He's been able to push him out several different times. Just as I'm saying that, here comes BMX in the top lane. He is free and open. He's able to come up here. This is going to be a good cocoon. If this is a good cocoon, oh, he misses.
That gank wasn't very successful. They do have that, bottom does have that tri-bush warded. Good for anti-ganks. I don't know what the plan is over there. Lisa's going back into the red buff area, going away from the gank potential. She's probably going to go back and probably get the little farm on the side.
I'm still pretty impressed by the fact that Olaf is able to keep up the CS differential between Elise and himself, even just due to the simple fact that Elise is just denying him so much right now.
This is true.
I mean, he's just denying him a lot. And here she is. She's back up here. Clearly spotted out by Yuchi. She's just going to back up. But
here comes again by the Olaf. Olaf is just 6.
He's going to back off this bottom lane. Not too much.
It's not much health.
Yeah, not too much happening. There's a fantastic Ari charm. Again, that orb doing tons of work on the purple eater, but it's not enough.
It's just they take too much damage in these close engage encounters. They're better at peeling, I've noticed. They're better at waiting and drawing them in, waiting for a full team assault. But when it comes to 2v2 or 1v1, they're outskilled. The skill is completely visible in this.
Yeah, it is, but you know what? I'm surprised that Arias Uprising is able to hold in there against this strong tournament team. I'm very surprised. I mean, it is only 12 minutes in, but just knowing how much expertise that Zenith has, I'm just surprised by it. Now, we might see that change very quickly. Alistar has put...
Flash, you used it on the...
Wow!
Pew Pew, says Lucian. Pew Pew again as he avoids into the bush.
Jimmy Boy is putting tons of work in on here, but there's the very good culling. It puts a ton of damage on good. Jimmy Boy kind of out of sorts. Now you're going to see Elise come down here. There's the repel. Jimmy is all over Jimmy Boy. I think that Braum at least is going to go down. There's the rift coming up. Wow.
Oh, no, Lucian got the kill. Lucian's 2-0-1. At least everyone who should have kills has kills on Zenith.
Yeah, that hurts.
Braum is being a good play buddy and giving 3 assists.
He's doing all he can. That was a fantastic headbutt.
Getting rid of the vision. Denying that vision is crucial in this matchup. Look at that. You see no blue ward coverage at all on either side, only in very small places with the scuttle in the herald part of the jungle.
Yeah, that's it.
I believe just that's it. What's that one little blue dot? Let me check that. Let me see that blue dot. Hello, blue dot. Oh, you're just a little trinket.
It's just a trinket. He's just trying to make it. He's just trying to make it in the jungle.
Gotta do the work for the trinket family, man. Gotta bring in that,
Gotta bring in the
$5.
CS. He's hanging out. He's
got a trinket wife. Yuchi.
Yuchi's just taking all that extra damage. There's no way he's being. They're pinging it again. Glitter Lance finding its mark every single time. Reservation does ignite, but there is the huge.
I wouldn't go for it. Get back.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
Yeah. Back off, boys. Back off. And they are going to BMX Specs. He's pinging for the kill, so he's going to try to come in for the cocoon. Let's see if BMX can pull it off. Ari does not have ult. She doesn't have flash. There's the repel. BMX able to get it. Yeah. There is the
disengage. Oh my goodness! Look at that.
Yeah, the burn felt all over Reservation. I don't think 360 no scope can really do anything about it. There goes the undertow. He misses. They're gonna try for it though. No scope takes a ton of damage. I think he's gonna go down to the burn, but he does survive.
By the skin of his axe.
Yeah, he's back again. Oh, there's the repel.
I don't know why you would risk that. Look at that. Boom. 1, and then you're back to just taking that tower down.
That's it.
See, that's where the experience comes in. It's visible experience when you're individual. I just don't know what else to say. It's pretty self-evident that experience is going to win in 1v1 or 2v. Any kind of disadvantage in engagement is going to just come down to experience. They need to be a team. They need to group up and coordinate better. See, look at this. Even the Atlas are taking all the damage coming in from the side. No ganks visible at the moment.
Quite a bit. Coach is putting in a ton of work. That was a fantastic. They could just get more of that off. That'd be
This
fantastic.
exchange is amazing.
Yeah, I love the exchange down here. I mean, the bottom side of Arias Esports, I mean, these guys have been pushed into the turret for majority of this game. I mean, Coach and Lex have had them here for a very long time, and it's their way of kind of, 146 to 109. They're trying to keep them here on purpose. It does look like Jimmy Boy having a little bit of issue
Jimmy
farming
Boy and
under
Good
tower.
25 are doing their job.
Yeah, sure.
In a bay, they're controlling. It's not a matter of obviously the kills are bad getting into them, but
Right.
just the fact that their tower isn't down this late in the game, it's really good for them. This is probably one of the most efficient lanes in the game so far on both sides.
I definitely agree. This is going to be a good pulverize, though.
Look at this.
Good.
Oh, there goes the turret.
Yeah,
damage.
good knockup.
Danger's real. The danger is real.
The danger is real. Now somebody's been polymorphized. There goes, but Reservation's able to hop over, so that's nice. It's good he's able to get out. There's Olaf. Coach and Lex spot him. I don't think the Undertow is going to be successful. They back off. Here comes a four-man bottom. Yeah, here comes four-man bottom.
And it's not baby wipes. This is hardcore.
Who was I going in?
Going down. Scope. No scope. Going down with the. Oh, avoiding. Oh no! There he goes. Here comes the Braum. Braum is next to the die. No. Oh, everyone dies.
A double kill picked up from Who Was I? That was a textbook, very fantastic textbook dive
Blue and
there.
red buff going after the Jax. Uchi in danger. Get out of there, Juicy.
She is.
DMX specs going in, and down goes the spider.
Here
and
comes the
spider
cocoon.
getting
Here
spout.
comes the cocoon.
Itsy bitsy spider
Cocoon.
going in hardcore.
Oh, BMX
And
picks
the
it up.
itsy bitsy spider made out the water spout and with a lot of gold. Look at that, denying that vision, denying it, and just taking over this rift. It's amazing. It's a beautiful play by Rick.
I mean, they are really all over the map. They just turned that textbook dive, which was just beautiful. I mean, as a coach, as a manager, that's the team play you want to see. That was amazing. They picked up 3 on the bottom. Or they picked up 3 on the bottom side. Yuchi got cleaned up top. Fantastic rotations. 0-1-4 rotations. 1 went up. Like you said, Spider took Jax out. That was beautiful.
Check out these stats. Look at Fiora, 4-0-2 with a Titanic Hydra and multiple damage and lifesteal cooldown. You got the 5-1 Elise, the 1-0 Lucian, 3-0 Lucian, building in the Reaver, and the Pew Pew gun that does a lot of speed.
The pew pew gun, that's right.
Alistar with 6 assists, doing what he has to do. Not being greedy, not being selfish. Blue towers.
Yuchi and Who Was I up top. Yuchi is trying to put in as much work as he can. I think that the Fiora Duelist will be able to take him down. There goes the Grand Duelist.
Side.
Oh,
the
pulls
and
it
there
up.
you go.
Penguin, this is starting to get snowbally here for the side of Zenith.
This is the thing I warned about, was the fact that once it just takes one mistake. I feel like the mistake was the loss of flash up top and giving Fiora that 1 kill and giving that at least that 1 assist, giving them a little bit of gold advantage in the beginning. Gold advantage, ward coverage is phenomenal. Oh, here comes the engage. Oh, Brahma going down first.
Wow.
Help. Flashes out.
Wow, Braum
Disengage.
eats the entire full culling. Gets
He's
a very
back.
good glacial fissure there though. Popped up. They don't have the damage to really answer back.
This with the Google coming in. Oh, and here goes like Maz. Maz ulting out of there with Ignite on her. Avoid
I
it.
think with everything going on all around the rift, I don't know. Nope. The Lulu was able to hop out just in time. Now it looks like it's going to be a 3-on-3 on bottom. Going to leave Fiora to her devices over there by Baron Rift. I take that back. It's going to be a 4-on-3. Yuchi trying to look for the engage, while everybody else tries to look for the disengage. There's the repel going up. What comes up must come down, but able to get out. Yuchi makes the escape for him. There's that pew pew gun that you're talking about.
The 4v3 take down the Lucian. Lucian takes down the. Oh, here we go. Double kill for the Lucian. Lucian going in for the Ezreal. Ezreal gets knocked out. And
Jimmy
forward with.
Oh!
He gets taken down.
Quadra kill. Quadra kill by Coach and the tower to
boot. The number one cardinal rule is never fight under towers, and these boys just flex their arms into the sun and tanning underneath the tower while taking lives. A quadra kill into the sun, rushing the base, reservation down. Oh, and GG, they surrendered.
GG, first game goes over to the boys at Zenith Esports. That was a very close game, though. It turned out to be a little snowbally at the 15-minute mark, but a very good game. Yeah.
They had a great early game. You know, with the obvious, just like I said, all it comes down to is this one really bad mistake at the one really bad time. Bottom was doing really good in the beginning, just controlling their lane, keeping things at an easy pace, and not letting them be stamped out. It was just a really lack of tank build. You see how the Braum was probably the only thing saving bot lane, and the Elise being very good, very skilled player, very good mechanically, and controlling the jungle with all that vision, not being seen, managing the rotations really well. This has just been a great job by Red Team.
It really has. I mean, it just goes to show you, though, kind of what these teams are kind of all about, right? I mean, Arias Uprising clearly playing a very good game at the beginning, keeping Zenith Esports Black down at the 15-minute mark. They were very, very even. Goal was even. They were playing the vision game very well, which is kind of what we talked about. Very, very strong. We're going to just kind of look at the damage chart over here. Of course, your boy BMX, I believe. Actually, was it BMX or was it Lucian?
Was it Pew Pew or was it?
Was it Pew Pew? It was Pew Pew. It was Pew Pew with 15.6 damage to champions. The next best being actually the Ezreal in the bottom lane. So Jimmy Boy doing a fantastic job. Again, this is a best of 3 Penguins. So we're going to take a short break. We're going to let these two teams kind of regroup, revamp, let Arias Uprising kind of come up with a new strategy, and then we'll be right back.